In this lesson, we're going to look at the area of composite shapes. This idea is based around the area of more than one shape together. In this first example, we're going to look at this area here where we have three shapes added together. In fact, we have a triangle, a rectangle and a circle, and we're asked to calculate the total area of the shape. Now, the easiest way to do this is to break it into three parts, and you do this like this. Part A is going to be the rectangle, B the triangle, and part C we've got a semicircle. So there's three separate formulas we need for this. To work out the area of a rectangle, you need length times breadth. From the diagram we can see the length and the breadth are 4 and 6. For part B we need the area of a triangle, which is a half base times height, or a half length times breadth, or length times breadth divided by 2, whichever way you've been taught. So that's 6 times 4 divided by 2. And then we want the area of a circle halved. So A equals pi r squared, and you can divide it by 2 at the end or divide it by 2 in the formula. But make sure you use r and not the diameter, which is 6 here. Okay, so let's look at how that works. So area of A, we said that was length times breadth, so that's just 4 times 6, which is 24 centimeters squared. B, half base times height. The base is 6, the height is 4 from over here. So half of 6 times 4, now half of 6 is 3, so it's really 3 times 4, so that's 12. And finally, work out the area of the full circle and then half your answer. The radius is 3 in this case. So 3.14 or pi times 3 times 3, and that works out to be 28.26 if you type that in, and then make sure you half it for a semicircle. So half of that is 14.13. So that's the three individual parts, A, B and C. We just need to add them together. So the 24 here, I'll just highlight the things we're going to add. We're going to add this 24, the 12 and this answer down the bottom here. So 24 plus 12 plus 14.13 comes to 50.13. Okay, this second example has shapes within other shapes. So I've got a semicircle inside a rectangle. Now, what I'm asked to do here is I'm asked to calculate just the red part. So that's just this bit here, this red bit, and this bit over here. So not very much at all, less than the semicircle. So the way to do this again is to split it into two parts. I've got a rectangle and a semicircle. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work out the area of the rectangle. So area of the rectangle first. Now the area of a rectangle is length times breadth, but I've only got one measurement here. What I'm trying to really find out is what is this bit here. Now the trick to this is to look at this 6 like this. So that 6 is actually the radius of the circle from the centre point to the outside, which is also that bit there. So that bit's also 6, which means all the way across is in fact 12. So I'm just going to put a wee 12 there. And then we can do the calculation. So area of rectangle, length times breadth, which is 6 times 12, which is 72 meters squared. Okay, and then we want to calculate the area of the semicircle. So I'm just going to go straight with pi r squared divided by 2. I don't mind if you do the full circle first and then half it. I'm just going to do this. Now we've already talked about the radius, which is 6, so it's pi times 6 squared divided by 2. And if you type that into your calculator, you get 56.52. Now, what to do with the two answers that you're left with? You can either add them together or take them away. Now, if you add the two areas together, then what you're going to end up with is a rectangle with a semicircle on top of it. We don't really want that, we just want this wee red bit here. So what you in fact do is you subtract the circle or the semicircle from the rectangle. So red area make sure you set your working out properly. So a new calculation, 72 take away 56.52, and that comes to 15.48 metres squared. So this here is not what we want to do. We do not want to add them.